What is a content marketing strategy? A content marketing strategy is a system where you make use of content, visual, audio, or written, to accomplish your business goals. An effective content marketing strategy will draw in your target market at every single phase of the funnel and keep each customer interested even after they make a purchase. Let's say your business goals include things like boosting brand awareness. To accomplish this, you might execute a content strategy that concentrates on SEO to grow your website's exposure on the search engine results page. And this will help direct traffic to your product and services. New business owners may think a content marketing strategy is nice, but not essential at an early stage. Nevertheless, creating top-notch content can be indispensable in developing trust with brand new target markets and being successful in the long run. Essentially, a great content strategy is the groundwork of the attract and delight stages in a shopper's experience that follows the inbound marketing structure. In addition to drawing in potential customers to your company, you can also use a content marketing strategy for customer satisfaction and sales enablement. Additionally, with 70% of marketing professionals actively investing in content marketing, it's essential that you create a great content strategy so you can compete in your industry. When you establish a content strategy, there are a handful of questions to answer. Before we jump into those questions, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell, because it really does help out the channel and I appreciate it. Also, stay until the very end where I'll dive into exactly how to create a content marketing strategy step by step. So here are the questions you should ask yourself. Number 1, who will read your content? Exactly who is the target customer for your content? How many target audiences are you producing content for? Just as your company might have more than just one sort of customer, your content marketing strategy can easily accommodate more than just one kind of user. Utilizing a range of content styles and channels will assist you in providing material that's customized to every single person. Number 2, what major problem will you be solving for your target audience? Preferably, your service or product gets rid of a challenge you understand your target audience has. Likewise, your material coaches and informs your viewers through this issue as they start to recognize and deal with it. A wise content marketing strategy helps individuals on both ends of your product. Those people who are still determining what their primary problems are, and those people who are currently making use of your product to get rid of these problems. Your content strengthens the resolutions you're providing and really helps you develop trustworthiness with your target market. Number 3, what helps make you special? The other players in your industry probably provide a very similar product or service as you do, which in turn suggests that your prospective customers need to recognize what helps to make yours the best, or at the very least, unique. Perhaps your primary advantage is that your business has been set up for a long period of time, or maybe you have a one-of-a-kind brand voice that causes you to rise above your competition. To show why you're worth purchasing from, you need to show why you're worth paying attention to. As soon as you determine that, spread that message throughout your content. Number 4, what content styles will you concentrate on? To determine what styles to concentrate on, you need to satisfy your target market on the platform where they spend the most time. Although you might be motivated to start a podcast since it's flourished a lot in the last several years, or start a YouTube channel, first figure out where your audience spends most of their time. Or else you may just kill time producing material that either will likely not connect with your target audience or catch their attention. Once you determine the most effective styles, begin developing a budget plan to evaluate what useful resources you can assign to carry out this method. Number 5, what avenues will you release your content on? Just like you can develop material in a variety of styles, you'll also have different avenues you can release to, from your web page to social networks. This, once more, will mirror where your target audience spends most of their time. If your target audience favors long-form video content, you might decide to distribute your material on YouTube. If you have a much younger target market that enjoys fast, quick material, you might choose Instagram or TikTok. Number 6. How will you take care of content development and publication? Determining how you'll produce and distribute all your material can be an overwhelming job. Prior to you carrying out your content strategy, it is essential to determine the following. 1. Exactly who is generating what. 2. Exactly where it's being released. And 3. When it's being released. In a smaller organization, this may be simple enough as you might be the only decision maker. As your business expands, you might need to work together with numerous content teams to determine a reliable method. These days, content strategies avoid disorder by taking care of material from a subject point of view. When preparing a content editorial schedule around the subject matter, you can quickly see your business's message and make yourself an expert in your industry in no time. Now, let's dive into exactly how to create a content marketing strategy step by step. Number 1, determine your objective. What's your goal for creating a content marketing strategy? Why exactly do you desire to generate material and produce a content marketing strategy? Know your objectives prior to starting, and you'll have a much easier time figuring out what's most ideal for your content marketing strategy. Number 2, perform persona analysis. To create an effective strategy, you need to accurately determine your material's target market, also referred to as your buyer persona. This is particularly essential for those individuals who are beginning or are brand new to promoting and marketing. By understanding your target market, you can create more appropriate and beneficial material that your audience will prefer to check out and be persuaded on. If you're a skilled online marketer, your target might have altered. Do you prefer to aim at a fresh group of people or broaden your present target audience? Do you intend to keep the same target market? Taking another look at your audience parameters by performing marketing research every year is essential to expanding your audience. Number 3, perform a content analysis. At an early stage, most companies begin with blog posts. If you wish to adventure out into a variety of styles, you can perform a content review to evaluate your top performing as well as lowest performing material. Then make use of that data to inform which path you should take after that. If you've been in operation for some time, you should examine your content marketing attempts and the outcomes from it in the previous year. Determine what you can do in different ways in the approaching year and set up brand new objectives. Right now is an excellent time to line up your team's objectives with the rest of your company's goals. No matter what phase you're in, a content analysis will assist you in figuring out what speaks best with your target audience and recognizing gaps in your subject matter. And in addition to that, it will help you think of new material ideas. Number 4, decide on a content management strategy. A few important parts of content management consist of content development, content publishing, and material analysis. You need to invest in a CMS to develop, take care of, and monitor your material in a simple and sustainable way. With the HubSpot CMS, you can organize, generate, publish, and gauge your final results all in one spot. An additional well-known CMS is WordPress. Number 5, figure out which kind of material you intend to produce. There are a range of choices available for material you can develop, starting with written material like blog posts and ebooks to audio material such as podcasts. Number 6, brainstorm material ideas. Now it's time to begin developing concepts for your upcoming content campaign. And before I move on to the last step, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell because it really does help out the channel and I appreciate it. Also type the word yes down below if you plan to start a content marketing strategy. Number 7, release and oversee your content. Your marketing strategy should go beyond just the kinds of material you produce. It should also deal with organizing your content. With the aid of an editorial schedule, you'll be on the best path for releasing a well thought out and diversified content collection on your webpage. After that, produce a social media content schedule to advertise and manage your material on various other sites. A lot of the concepts you come up with will be evergreen, meaning they are equally as relevant months or even years from now as they are at the present moment. However, you shouldn't disregard timely subjects either. Although they might not be the majority of your content schedule, they can aid you in creating increases of traffic to your site. Many people rely on including prominent holidays, such as New Year's, in their marketing attempts, but you shouldn't restrict yourself to these essential marketing periods. If there are specific niche holidays that might interest your audience, it might be well worth posting material on your social media or blog. Click the video on the screen to see another money-making video.